So I'm going to try to do some motor mount replacement today. I've known that they were bad for a while now, and once one goes bad, it kind of affects the others. Here's a real easy one to see right here. This is a dog bone motor mount, and you can see here that it's starting to get a little tear there, and I've got a new one that's going to go in place there. There is another one right down here next to the transmission. And there's one hidden back there under the transmission and one under the front of the engine. So we are going to try to replace all four of these mounts today. First thing I had to do was jack the car up and chock the back wheels and then get this splash guard out of here. There's some push pins and some screws that are 10mm hex or a Phillips, and you can use this trim tool here or a screwdriver or whatever you have, but that's got to come out of the way so we can get access to some of these bolts right here. So I've got this thing supported now so that I can get access to these mounts. This one's leaking bad. You got to get this thing supported, and then we can take these nuts off here. They look like this. And I had to take this little cover off here to get access to this one and that one, so we can replace that one. See how this is loose now? Now we take the bolts out from up top and we slide that thing out and put the new one in. Just make sure that this thing's supported very well so you don't crush your hand. Had to take the wheel off to get to this one here. This is mounted to the transmission. Now all I gotta do is get this nut off of here and this one can be replaced. You can't ever give up with motor mounts. I had to get this one out through the top, past those transmission lines. Got the new transmission mount in here. Just got to tighten this nut down and put the nuts on the bottom. And I've got this mount in there as well. All I gotta do is put nuts and bolts back, and we'll do the one over there next. So I have read that it is a good idea, before you go tighten everything down all the way, to start your car up, put it in reverse, hold the brake, and just give it a little gas. Do the same in drive. And that will help get everything seated where it wants to be. You put it in park, and then you can tighten everything down.